There is one idea the internet absolutely loves. It sounds intelligent. It sounds professional. And it sounds like something every successful factory should chase at all costs. Maximum efficiency. No wasted motion. No idle time. No unused capacity. Every machine running at full output. Every second fully optimized. Online, this idea is treated like the ultimate goal. If a factory isn't running at maximum efficiency, people assume it's poorly designed, outdated, or incompetent. But here's the truth most people never hear. Factories that chase maximum efficiency don't become better. They become fragile. And in many industries, perfect efficiency is one of the fastest ways to destroy a production system. Today, we are exposing one of the most dangerous industrial myths of all. The belief that factories should always operate at maximum efficiency. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the smartest factories in the world intentionally leave capacity unused. Let's expose the myth. Efficiency feels logical. If a machine can run at 100%, why run it at 80%? If demand exists, why not push output higher? If time is money, why allow downtime? These questions feel obvious, but factories don't operate in perfect conditions. They operate in reality, and reality punishes systems that leave no room for error. Let's start with the illusion itself. Maximum efficiency assumes that machines never fail, materials are always consistent, demand is perfectly predictable. Workers never make mistakes, external disruptions don't exist. None of these assumptions survive the real world. Yet the internet treats factories like closed systems, sealed environments where nothing unexpected happens. That belief alone explains why this myth is so persistent. Here's what maximum efficiency actually looks like inside a factory. Machines running constantly, no buffers, no slack, no flexibility. Every delay instantly affects the entire system. This kind of setup looks impressive on paper. In practice, it creates cascading failure. Let's break this down. Factories are systems of interdependence. One process feeds another. One delay spreads to the next. One failure multiplies downstream. When a factory operates with spare capacity, it can absorb disruptions. When it operates at maximum efficiency, it can't. There is no cushion, no recovery time, no margin for reality. Now let's expose the first hidden danger: microfailures. Factories don't fail in dramatic explosions most of the time. They fail quietly. A machine slows slightly. A sensor drifts out of calibration. A component wears faster than expected. At maximum efficiency, these small issues don't stay small. They compound. A tiny delay becomes a missed target. A missed target becomes overtime. Overtime becomes fatigue. Fatigue becomes mistakes. And mistakes become shutdowns. Here's a question for you. Have you ever thought, if they just ran it at full speed, they'd make more money? If yes, you're not alone. Comment "I thought this," because that belief is everywhere. And now, you're about to understand why it's misleading. Let's talk about the concept factories actually optimize for. Not efficiency, stability. A stable system produces predictable output over long periods. A maximally efficient system produces impressive output until it doesn't. Factories don't get rewarded for peak moments. They get rewarded for consistency. Now let's introduce something the internet rarely discusses: throughput versus utilization. Utilization measures how busy machines are. Throughput measures how much usable product leaves the factory. High utilization does not guarantee high throughput. In fact, past a certain point, it reduces it. Why? Because bottlenecks dominate the system. When everything runs at full capacity, the slowest step controls everything, and any disruption at that point halts the entire operation. This leads us to one of the most counterintuitive truths in manufacturing. Sometimes, slowing down increases output by reducing stress, by preventing breakdowns, by allowing maintenance before failure, by maintaining quality. Factories that understand this outperform factories that chase speed. Now let's expose the quality illusion. Maximum efficiency prioritizes quantity. Quality suffers quietly at high speeds. Inspection accuracy drops. Defects slip through. Rework increases. Scrap rises. These losses are invisible in viral videos, but they appear clearly in factory financials. One recall can erase years of efficient production. Here's another truth that shocks people. Factories don't measure success in units per hour. They measure it in good units delivered on time. Anything else is noise. Now let's talk about people. Even in automated factories, humans matter. Running systems at maximum efficiency leaves no room for training, learning, improvement. Safe intervention workers become firefighters instead of operators. They react instead of improve. That's not optimization, that's exhaustion. Let's expose the safety cost. At maximum efficiency, safety margins shrink. Reaction time decreases. Emergency stops become less effective. Minor errors carry major consequences. Factories that push too hard often discover this the worst way possible. Safety incidents don't just injure people. They shut down entire operations, and no amount of efficiency compensates for that. Now let's talk about demand, the part everyone forgets. Demand fluctuates. Markets change. Orders cancel. Supply chains break. A factory running at maximum efficiency has no flexibility. It can't slow down gracefully. It can't pivot quickly. It can't absorb shocks. Factories that survive long-term design for variability, not perfection. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Maximum efficiency only works in perfectly predictable systems. Factories are not predictable systems. They are adaptive systems, and adaptive systems need slack. Let's address the biggest misconception. Unused capacity looks like waste. In reality, it's insurance. Insurance against failures surges, errors change. The internet sees unused capacity and thinks something is wrong. Engineers see it and breathe easier. Now let's flip the perspective. Some of the most profitable factories in the world intentionally operate below maximum efficiency. Why? Because they understand something most people don't. The goal is not to run machines hard. The goal is to keep the system alive. Let's ask you something. Would you rather have a factory that produces more sometimes, or a factory that produces reliably? Always. That choice defines industrial success. Drop your answer in the comments. Here's the final twist. Factories don't fear inefficiency. They fear instability. And maximum efficiency is often the most unstable state a system can reach. The internet worships optimization. Factories respect limits. That difference is why viral ideas rarely survive the factory floor. Let's close with the truth. Maximum efficiency looks impressive. Resilient efficiency wins. Factories that last don't chase perfection. They design for reality. This is Industrial Myths Exposed. And if you thought running everything at full speed was the smartest move, now you know why the smartest factories never do.